My media vlog for my media assignment, and for this media assignment, we had to not consume any media for a whole day, do a media detox, um, and then after that day, we have a media immersion where we start consuming media again. Then we had to write down all the things we consumed, and then we had to do an essay on it. Um, During my media detox, I didn't plan to do it. I just did it um, because my phone broke the night before. I decided to. It's probably the best idea just to do it then. So there was no pre-planning or anything like that. Beforehand, however, I couldn't quite understand the concept of a media detox because I kept arguing with my seminar teacher that like everything was media. So how could I possibly go without media? Um, I wouldn't even be able to leave my flat or anything like that because there's media everywhere. So that's what I decided to do. I decided just to literally stay in my room all day, consuming as little media as possible. I obviously had to consume some media on the packaging of foods and things like that. but um, I found myself during that day still checking on my phone. So luckily it was broke. I still had to get a new battery for it. So luckily for that, it otherwise it would have just ruined the entire thing. Um, for most of that day, I was just bored. Really, there was not really anything for me to do because there's not really much you can do. If you can't read, you can't watch anything. It's what am I supposed to do? Or listen to music. So I just found myself not really doing much and just thinking about all this stuff. Um, After that, I did my media immersion, and it it's nothing changed really. It's just that I became more aware of what I was doing because I spent a whole entire day trying not to consume any media whatsoever. So I was a bit more aware that I pick my laptop up in the morning and just go on it, um, just for no reason, just to listen to music or something. But it still hasn't changed any habits or anything like that I have with media. It's just maybe slightly more aware of the amount of media there are around and how I consume it really. But it's not going to change anything. Um, I think to be able to actually change stuff, you need to do the actual media fast for a bit longer. Because I just thought I was a bit bored really. There wasn't really anything for me to do because everything's media. And that's about it really.